going to talk about why I can't stand the use of plastic in modern cars. And I'm going to do it by showing you the difference between a 30-year-old BMW and this 5-year-old BMW. Now, if you notice on this older Beamer, the bumper is made out of metal and rubber. After all, they are called bumpers. They're made for bumping into things. So if you do bump into something at a low speed, no real damage is done. But check out the newer BMW, all plastic. So if you bump into something, the plastic will break. And you might think, hey, it's only plastic, but wait till you price how much the plastic on this BMW costs. And when you look under the hood of the old Beamer, look at this. Lots of metal parts. Engines get hot, metal parts get hot. It doesn't really bother them. They can last many, many years. Now compare that to the inside of the hood of a newer BMW. Plastic is everywhere. Even the top of the engine is plastic. And guess what happens after a few years of driving? The plastic gets brittle, cracks, then you have all kinds of problems. 30 years later, this old Beamer's still humming down the road. But I really doubt that this newer Beamer's going to be driving down the road 25 years from now. Because in my experience working on them, once they get 8 to 10 years old, all the plastic starts to crack and people just get tired of fixing them. As an example, under this plastic intake manifold, there are plastic hoses that feed the cooling system. On this old Beamer, hey, they were made out of metal. And 30 years later, they're still not leaking. But these plastic ones will crack long before that, and replacing them isn't all that easy. You can spend over $1,000 taking all the top of the engine apart to get to them. And on this old Beamer, hey, look, it's got a radiator hose with radiator clamps on it. But check out the new Beamer. It doesn't even use radiator clamps. It uses radiator hoses that have plastic fittings on the end with O-rings inside. So when the plastic gets old and brittle, and it always does, you can't just put another hose in a clamp. You have to buy a radiator hose assembly with the plastic molded into it, and they cost a ton. And of course, the outside door handles are made of plastic too. But what really bugs me about that is they're painted. Like they're trying to hide the fact that they're made out of plastic. Which makes it even worse, because then, when they break, as they always do, you gotta get the thing painted to match the car. Can anyone say planned obsolescence? No, I suppose engineers will give you reasons for using plastic, but there's only one main reason. And that's Mr. Franklin, money. Plastic is just so much cheaper to make. Heck, even this 30-year-old BMW has a plastic radiator in it. They started it long ago. Needless to say, this isn't the original plastic radiator in this car. Metal radiators just cost a lot more money to make. They last a lot longer, but hey, money's the name of the game. So the next time that something plastic breaks off when you're working on your car, don't blame me, because I can't stand it either. And remember, if you've got any car questions, just visit ScottyKilmer.com. And I'll answer them as soon as I get back from the asylum.